Just like my previous relationships, I've made a huge mistake. I played Enginefall, which was like the early access, like before the alpha, like even pretty much like before the game is even a game. And it was really fun, but all the footage I had got deleted because I went on a huge spree deleting things I thought I did not need. And there I go, deleting something that I definitely needed. Well, it was a really fun game. It was a cool experience, and I'll give you kind of like the tidbits of what it entails. Enginefall is a game whose narrative is similar as like Snowpiercer, the movie. You're on a train and you have to try to get to the front to become the conductor. And basically, at that point, you're king of the hill.
Oh la la! Oh well. King in the castle, king in the castle. Have a chair, I have a chair. Oh, go do this, king in the castle.
It's pretty cool because it has a lot of aspects of like Rust, where you build bases and you raid bases, you breach into enemy bases with a breacher. So I've never really played any Rust similar games, maybe like some Unturned here and there for that much. I think it's kind of more of a huge PvP thing, where in order to really get the research done on the research stations to get more blueprints, I think you actually have to take other players' identification cards. So you have to like actually go out and get kills. So the game has basic crafting mechanics, like you have metal, you have plastic, you have chemicals, and various other things that you use to craft items in the game. You start off in a safe zone where you can kind of build your first base, and you don't really want to stay there for too long, because you could go down and proceed to the next area where you're not in a safe zone, where you're in like an actual PvP combat area, and you continue to craft bases, or you just push through to the next zone, the next zone, the next zone, trying to reach the conductor's area. Now, the PvP is extremely aggressive. I immediately died a few times, but I did have like a really awesome moment where I got a really good headshot on somebody really fast, like a quick scope with the harpoon gun. But at the same time, I feel like the PvP isn't necessarily for everybody, and I'm very glad that they are introducing a PvE mode that's going to be coming to the game whenever it's like fully released, or at least in alpha. It feels like a small to medium-sized team deathmatch map area that you have to like build and craft in like quickly. Fortnite build your base really fast, because there's people all over the place. It seems like there's auto turrets and shit. They're just camping. I think the major problem that's going to be with this game is just the camping, because you only have one way to go forward. You have to progress forward, and every time you do, there's like an airlock that you had to sit in, and then you come out, and then there's all this chemical area that you have to wear a gas mask for, and you can loot a bunch of items there. There's a ton of resources down below in these chemical areas, but there's only a certain amount of stairs that you can come up and like actually come out of. And when you do, it just seems very reasonably camped. Like there's going to be tons of people there just waiting for you to walk up to, boom, take all your stuff and then proceed to the next area. That's what it kind of seems like. And I have a little bit of an issue or a concern, more or less, with that function. But I don't know. I haven't played it enough, and I don't have the footage to show you. I am excited to play more of this game. I wanted to hop on Father's Day to play a little bit of it, but the early access or whatever was already like over. It already ended, so I wasn't able to continue playing to any capacity. It became very apparent that as I was playing this, I was very out of my league with like a lot of the combat, because people were super like cunning. I mean, they would run up on you. It was straight just gang battles. It was gnarly. Building a base and staying inside the base for a pretty good amount of time seems to be the play. I'm so upset that I lost the footage. Like, I'm really upset that I lost the footage, because it was actually really fun and I had a really good time. I was super excited to just edit a video and just like put that up and have that be pretty much it. But unfortunately for me, I'm a dumbass and I just deleted the footage. But oh well, it is what it is. Hopefully when the game is like fully released, I'm looking out for it, and I'm really excited to play more of it. I'll probably end up making it a stream. I do have a group of guys that wants to play it with me already, and I'm really excited to continue doing that. I do recommend this game. If you did not get to play during this period of time last weekend, I do recommend that when it comes out, you give it a shot. It was very buggy. Like, I mean, it was super buggy. I mean, it was before like alpha, so it had a lot of problems, like mechanic wise, but overall it functioned fairly well. It actually, for what it was, it functioned fairly well, and I'm pretty impressed with it. because the idea is kind of cool. It's just, it's extremely compact. All of the enemies are like right next to you. So I'm going to stop talking about it. Thank you guys. If you watched this video, leave a like and comment down below how you feel about Enginefall, if you think it looks like a fun game or not. Subscribe for more. Every time you do subscribe to this channel, it helps me significantly to make more content. So yeah, that's about it. Enginefall's pretty cool. See ya.
I see some dreams, we'll never look back. We'll treasure the tales, we'll follow the track. A fierce crew united, we rise.